Yo, hello there, my delicious friends. Hope you're doing beautifully well. We have just defeated the Liquid Flame in a wonderful Final Fantasy XVI. Let's go. Jiggy's burnt their thumb. Unleash your Zanpakuto! Don't read chat when you fight. I know, I'm sorry. Jill is so gorgeous. And her character design and her transformations into Shiva, it's all so beautiful. This game is wild good.
I'm going to finish this, Clive.
Guys, we're going to check out the Dune trailer in half an hour.
Here. Use this.
Oh, sweet. I can only fire charge mine with my Phoenix Blessing. Now she's made my blade extra brittle, so that when I stab it into molten magma, it can shatter. Thanks a lot, Jill. I don't think you understand how metal works. Oh, it is alive! Oh, I thought I heard something cry out.
Watching, Sid. You're one step closer to freedom.
Enjoying the comfy vibes. Hey, I'm glad to hear it, dude. Yeah, we're chilling out this weekend. I've been kind of getting
What did you do to it?
stuff sorted and caught up on things, but I've kind of like had a real good think about what I'm focusing my time on recently, and I've had a productive week. Feeling quite good about just getting in a good headspace, like getting my work done. So yeah, this weekend we're relaxing.
Monster! Do you have any idea what you have done?
Taking away your power, old man.
I do, Father.
It was her dad!
I have killed the monster and become an outlaw.
Jill!
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
It's over.
Oh, they're fucking tonight. After that,
It is.
they gotta be banging.
And Shiva exacted her price.
She did.
That's pure adrenaline, man.
Again, the burden fell to you.
And I bore it willingly.
You only get to kill one of your parents once.
This
The
was a
buzz
sin
must
for
be
which
insane.
I had to atone. Now I can continue at your side with my head held high.
Well, she's really not given her dead dad a moment's thought. She killed him like 20 seconds ago, and she's already fully emotionally moved on from it. Now my head is held high and we can be together. Are you sure you don't want to talk about your dad you just murdered? Nope, already past it. Oh shit.
Clive, look.
Hey, Rinstant. Hey man, good evening.
It's just like the one at Phoenix Gate.
That's not her father. It must be Valvenge. Number one, she called him father.
We need to leave.
But number two,
Agreed.
the reason why we're friends is because she... Oh, look! The reason why we're friends is because she was a royal hostage. The Rosarians took her as a... What do you call it? Consort? Hostage? When you adopt your opponent's children. But that's why she used to live with us. So if her dad was if her father was the patriarch, it makes sense. Look at that. That is so insane. There must be like 5,000 surfaces for every square inch of screen just then. god. It's so cool that we're having like a genuinely profound effect on the landscape of the world around us. That's the head priest. Yeah, priests can have kids. Yeah, but Valvenge, remember, they specifically said this is an autocracy, right?
This way,
This whole place is a religious-led kingdom. So the head priest is the king, as far as they're concerned. There's no separation of church and state on that island. So, that hooded person who was there wasn't Joshua, because he's here. So was that hooded person a genuine separate person?
I thank you for your kindness.
Or
Truly.
have I started projecting again like I did before?
Please, save your medicines for those who need them most.
Oh, well, if you're sure.
I love a good cloak hood, yeah. You're goddamn right they do.
For a moment there, I felt my brother's presence.
Kid Ludens, why are you bringing that bad energy on the dog?
I fear he is in Ultima's thoughts again. But why now, after 5 years of silence?
The vessel of
I
Ultima.
cannot keep him sealed away much longer.
He's worked so hard to keep us safe.
Your Grace.
He's taken on, like, a world-ending burden. Ever since he was a kid, he was always thinking about his duty. And he was like, it's not me, it's just because I'm a dominant. And yet now he's devoted his life to what people aren't even aware of is probably the most important battle happening behind the scenes.
Or moths to a flame, perhaps.
Joshua
The
is
crystalline dominion, their light in the darkness.
fucking worth his name, do you know what I mean? He's so
More and more
fucking cool.
lose their homes to the blight and set out in search of sanctuary, while others lose their fortunes to the Dalmekian levies.
Yeah, Doggo points me in the right
leave to find
direction.
new livelihoods. What is it that you seek in the Dominion, Your Grace?
Oh, Dion Lesage.
You mean the Crown Prince of Sanbrec?
He has many titles. Dion the Bold, Prince of Dragoons, Odin's Nemesis, or simply Bahamut. I met him once, when we were children.
I don't like his cadence.
He was a chivalrous soul.
Bahamut. Do you guys... Okay, do you guys say Bahamut? Or do you guys say Bahamut?
And you are
Where are you
confident
stressing
that he
your
will listen
syllables?
to what you have to say?
Our world lurches ever closer to the abyss.
You're a
The hidden
Bahamut
hand
guy.
pushes us onward.
Like
Ultima's
it?
influence extends to every nation, Sanbrec included.
Susanna's Bahamut.
If His Highness is the man I believe him to be, and I pray that he is,
Do you say
this
Acheon?
truth will not have
Or
escaped his
Acheon?
notice.
Oh, you spelt it different. I say Bahamut. Yeah, so do I.
As the mother crystals fall, the eternal flame wavers, and the azure sky begins to bruise. How lucky we were to be blessed by the crystals,
Bahamut.
and yet how spoiled. Like
Okay,
canaries
everyone
in a
but
gilded
Ayatollah
cage,
and Joshua.
growing fat on seed. But now, the bars are closing in, and we must take flight. Painful though it be to leave our home behind, it is what we must do to be free. Which is it that men cannot live without? A blessing that leads to damnation, or a freedom that leads to deprivation?
Bahamut. I have Middle Eastern descent.
I do
Oh,
not
that's
yet
cool,
know
Matty.
the answer to that question. Do you, Clive?
Your Grace, let us find a place to rest a while. We can return by the Dalmekian trail once you have recovered your strength. I realize your duty is pressing, but if your health should fail...
I know. Thank you, Yote.
This is really sad, because the chances are one of the end bosses is going to be Ultima, and if I'm fighting him, it probably means Joshua is dead. Look how that just dominates the skyline. That's so intense. It's almost like those crystals have been stabbed into the earth from outer space. Like they're foreign invading objects to the natural cycle.
The army's attempt to breach the Empire's defenses and gain the Isles of Ark has failed yet again.
Only because your
Big
fleet has
storms.
proved as impotent as a eunuch on laying night. Would you rather we simply fell back to the capital?
Oh, really,
Enough,
Ayatollah?
both of you. All here agree
Chronicles of
the Empire
Bahamut.
will not be allowed to maintain its illegitimate claim on the Dominion. However, our casualties mount with each passing day.
There is a literal sea twixt you and your prize. The armies of Sambrek need but sit back and watch as you harmlessly lap against their walls. They are dug in like ticks and seek to draw out this siege, knowing the capital's stores are nigh bottomless. And what of our wise rulers? Goaded into war without any thought as to what chaos it might reap. Republican soldiers starve while waiting for orders from Randalar.
If you would but take the field, their bellies would be full by nightfall.
If I take the field, so too will Bahamut, and our duel will shake the island to its foundations. Instead of liberating the Dominion, you would doom it to destruction.
The Dominants try to hold back because they know they're like nuclear deterrents. If you start using one, all the rest are going to kick off.
If
That's
our
fascinating.
learned advisor has a solution to propose, we should be glad to consider it.
This is a really minor thing. This is a really small, really uninteresting, personal pet fantasy of mine. Is that one day, before I die, I don't care what the context is I want to have a meeting that's coming up, and before the meeting comes up, I want to talk to a couple other people and be like, okay, so here's what's going to happen. I'm going to do some weird gesture, or I'm going to point, or I'm going to click. And what that means is, can you guys please go over here and fetch this, or please go over here and open this, or go over here and let someone in. And it's going to look really, really cool, because I won't have said anything to you, but you guys will know what it means. Okay, everyone, line up by the walls, because the meeting's about to start. That's like one of my pet fantasies, to be in a meeting and literally just be like, and for some dude by a door to know what that means, and like open the door and someone comes in or some shit. That's power. That's well good. That's what life's all about, mate. It's my wonderful brother and my bitch slut mother.
The Emperor's?
Why is she here? An alliance against the Empire?
What is the meaning?
I mean,
of
she
this,
is beautiful.
Lord Kulka?
She's just hateful.
What it means is that I am disinclined to advise you any longer.
Twitch stream to celebrate affiliate on a different platform. Squishy, absolutely. I'd like to celebrate it with an actual audience.
The looks on their faces when you walked through those doors. A perfect picture of stupefaction. They could not believe their eyes.
She kind of
Though
bad,
I
though.
confess, I had my own doubts whether or not you would accept my invitation.
I'm going to be honest, Beatrix didn't do it for me, despite her hips. But this hateful lady, I'm kind of into it.
Such shocking news. Sid isn't a son of a whore. He's the son of an empress. Your own dear Clive.
Absurd. Who fed you these lies? I have never spent a moment among criminals, save at the gallows. I came here with my son, not to entertain your baseless accusations, but to put an end to the senseless hostilities between our nations.
Very well. You need only agree to the terms I set out. Sid took the life of someone dear to me, a woman by the name of Benedicta. I swore to take his in turn. This would not be disagreeable to you, I take it. You would finally be rid of the stain on your noble name. In return, I will leave Sanbreque in your capable hands. Your Imperial Majesty.
They're already dividing up the spoils. They haven't even turned the tide of the war yet. It's a dead siege which is costing them resources. But they're already confident of a win. I guess as a united allied front, right?
And all for the love of a common whore. Dominant or no, one cannot hide one's breeding. And beasts will ever belong with beasts.
Tell me you don't have like a hate boner for that. Sorry.
There are greater
Chauvinism.
things in store for you, my darling Olivier. Soon enough, you shall be the crown prince of Sanbreque. And when your father goes to meet Great Griga,
Rinston, I was going to ask about that.
Shall be emperor of all you survey.
That Final Fantasy demo thing
tumbling down,
that they made ages ago, is that related to this game?
Image.
Is that the Chaos guy?
Soon.
Ooh, she's got a little bit of Ultima in her arm there. I'm assuming that's Ultima. Not in Valise. You don't find her at all attractive. Okay, good to know. This obviously isn't a safe space for me. I'll go on to my OnlyFans.
She's been in there for hours.
Sometimes you got to do a poo. Sometimes you have a bad poo. Leave her alone. Stranger of Paradise. Yeah. So sorry. What the hell was context? What was Strangers of Paradise about? Okay, guys. Well, we've resolved Jill's personal issues. We haven't gone into too much detail about it, but Jill was always focused on the effect that it had on her, and more about moving on with her life. So power to her. It involved killing an evil, nasty priest. Now, in my wall of memories, we've got our Oathstone, Ambrosia's Tack, the saddle for my Chocobo that I now have. Okay, that's cool. We've got 2 items so far. Oh, have I missed stuff, or do we just have like loads and loads of the game still ahead of us? Right, let's see if we can upgrade our stuff at the blacksmith. I want to know if I got a jelly for fighting that slime monster.
What do you need? So, what'll it be?
Platinum sword. Platinum sword, 210 damage. I don't think this was the one I was thinking of. Lavenbolt is my one. Yeah, let's go. Is this so? Oh no, maybe I'm thinking of armor. Anyway, let's get this.
Should last you a good while.
Liquid flame, platinum belt. Okay, this is it. Drake Slayer's belt requires Electrum, and that's, what was that again? 74 defense. Whereas Platinum Belt is 53, so we've not come across any Electrum-themed stuff yet.
No scratches, all right?
And then Platinum Cannons. Okay, that was it. Gelatinous Mass, that's what I was talking about, so we're still nowhere near that.
Should last you a good while.
So I can reinforce the cannons up to 55.
You can thank me later.
And the belt up to 56.
My best work, but it'll do.
And the sword up to 220.
Yeah,
Yes.
that should do you. And back, are you?
Right, let's sell our other stuff. Wait, can I not sell? Craft reinforce? Oh, I sell it at the shop. Look at that. It's a thin, straight, double-edged blade, but it's so long to scale on my body. It's got a real kind of ancient feeling, except the cross hilt is quite wide and templary. I like that. I do like that. I do like that.
Is it true what I'm hearing, Sid?
Yeah, I'm amazing. Stranger of Paradise. Stranger of Paradise was supposed to be the origin for Final Fantasy 1, but it was utter nonsense. Really? It was just a meme goldmine. Do you reckon... So, basically, Stranger of Paradise was the combat system to that, similar to this. Was Strangers of Paradise kind of basically like their way of doing a beta test by making just a mini game that's completely separate?
If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
So my wonderful coral sword will let you go.
You got out else? I reckon I can find a buyer.
My mithril. I have mithril wristlets that I don't even have equipped. And they're better than my platinum ones? Huh.
I'll be thankful you got that much.
I better put those on. Potions?
It'd better all be here. You're rubbing me blind, you know. You'll not find a better price than that. Come again. Or don't. I'm not much bothered either way.
Okay. Good, good, good. What do you got? Hey, Maeve.
What can I get you, Sid?
God, she's gorgeous. I'll have a drink for 500 gil. Blood.
Might be a mo.
Used to be able to get 2 pints for a fiver when I was first going to the pub as a kid. As a young adult. Clive's just gone down to Greg's for a sausage roll. Alright, pet. Oh, Clive.
Don't be a stranger, Sid.
That's Northern. You don't want that, mate. I'm from the south. Alright, pets. Okay. Very interesting. Let's go into my equipment and talk about that mithril thing. Platinum cannons. 55 platinum gates. Mithril wristlets. Okay, so let's look at my character. I really need to look at my character before and after we change the equipment, because other than changing the sword, I really can't tell if there's any difference. I'm starting to suspect there isn't. In the Final Fantasy VII remake, it was the same, right? Whenever you upgraded your armor, that did nothing to your character model. It was just when you upgraded your weapon that it physically changed. Okay, well, we have now destroyed 2 of the great crystals. So we've just got 2 or 3 more to bang out.
Our man in Dalamil mentioned the cook is gone.
Oh, what's up here? Oh, what is up here?
I've done what I can, but the rest is up to you.
To reminisce when Fredo to
Start
Tempe.
taking better care of yourself.
No, Kawande. Kingdom Hearts looks so weird to me. I've never got it.
Understood. And thank you.
You're going to give it a try. I follow plenty of streamers who've loved Kingdom Hearts, but they've all been
The curse has spread.
women in their
Sure she
mid-20s who don't date very much. And they've all ended up crying.
If it hurts,
You can tell me, you know. I'll understand.
I can bear it.
But you shouldn't have to. Not anymore.
Oh, did she have a boob?
This isn't just
Was that side boob?
your struggle, Clive. It's ours. And when we see how hard you fight,
Oh, yeah.
it inspires us to do the same. Or would you rather we left you to save the world all on your own?
It blows my mind that A Nightmare Before Christmas is not a Tim Burton directed movie.
That's not...
It's the most Tim Burton movie available, and he's not even doing it.
Ignore me.
Oh my god, please, finally, please.
Clive, where are you?
In here.
What's wrong?
Rosaria's under attack.
What?
To be honest, if he'd said anything less, I would have been very angry
This
at him.
isn't the Dalmekian army we're talking about. It's the men of the Rock from Drake's Fang. Hugo Kupka's private guard.
You're lucky that Gav is genuinely an absolute
There is in hell in
backbone of this
trying
place.
to batter down the castle gates.
But still.
Looking for me.
Seems that way. Reckon old Hugo has finally worked out who Sid really is.
Then this is just another trap.
Ah, it's a trap, all right. The daddy of all fucking traps.
I'm going to Rosalith.
You're not serious. That's exactly what he wants you to do, Clive.
Look. I don't know why Kupka harbors such a grudge against Sid. But as long as it's left to fester, our world will never know peace. He has dragged the rest of Storm into this pointless war just to find me. Besides which, I'm not about to stand and watch while my home gets ground into the dirt.
Dude, they're working together, man. He's giving her Sambrek.
Must die.
I've lost enough friends to that man already. I don't want to lose any more.
He's right.
So let's go and kill the bastard.
Leave it.
I'm coming too. After all, we're in this together.
Never fight to the rhythm of your enemy.
I should probably speak to Otto before leaving. We need to know what we're getting ourselves into.
So they're faking problems in Rosaria in order to lure me in with my wonderful straight sword. Well, let's see what Victor Hugo's got in store in the next episode. Thank you very much for vibing. Grab the playlist if you're watching on YouTube and vibe straight back into the next episode. Peace.